Could you just please introduce yourself to our audience and just let us know, how your boxing journey began?
Yep, well, I'm Bradley Townsend. I'm 18 at the moment as a professional. Boxed in Oxford as an amateur. Had about 60 odd fights, 65 fights. Got to the semi-finals of the ABAs a few times. Turned over as a professional with Paddy Fitzpatrick in Swindon. I was with him about 3 years. He made an announcement, retirement from professional boxing. So since then, Rob's took me over, Robert Lloyd Taylor. So I train here now. I've been here just about a year. Obviously with COVID, we got a fight coming up now, 18 months out of the ring, but we are going into a 10-rounder, 7-area eliminator in April on the 18th. It'll be the first 10-rounder, so I'm looking to put a good performance on, hopefully. Really good performance, maybe a stoppage, but we'll see. And go on from there, really.
And your southern area belt, is it something you've challenged for before? Is this the first time? It's going to be the first sort of?
Well, just before COVID, this is exactly the same fight we're meant to have. Same opponent, same eliminator in Swindon as well, but it just never obviously got to go ahead.
So simply just delayed? Yeah,
we're just picking up where we started back off, really.
Oh, I see. And also, for our audience, what was your amateur record like?
Roughly, I wouldn't know it anymore, but I had about 60, 65 fights. Won probably 40, 45 out of those. Okay, so you have a very full pedigree, amateur background, and very experienced. How does your sort of style translate to the pro game? I actually prefer the pro game a lot to the amateurs. It's a lot more calmer, a lot more settling. Obviously, amateurs are very rushed. 3 rounds. It's a fast pace, but you don't get to settle down into your fights. And I prefer the longer rounds. The more rounds go on, the more I get to settle. So a 10-rounder I think will be ideal for me to settle in, get my punches flowing, and get into rhythm.
And how would you describe your sort of style? If there's any sort of parallels to be drawn?
I'll say I'm an all-rounder. I think I've been brought up from the amateurs, where I used to train as a tough fighter. I used to enjoy fighting, but since then we've got a lot of skill behind us now. So I think I'm an all-rounder, slick, strong, stylish, but hoping to put a good performance on.
Do you have sort of any, like when you were young or growing up, did you have any sort of boxing heroes or people you either looked up to or you wanted to sort of emulate?
Joe Kawasaki's big inspiration. I like his work rate, his work ethic. Bernard Hopkins, I liked him. Another strong, stylish opponent.
I was about to say also, so what weight class are you going to be competing?
I'm welterweight. Yeah, I've boxed a welterweight since a professional and I'm still welterweight, so it'll be the same.
It's a very talent-stacked division, of course, welterweight.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Very historically very good and popular.
Of course it is, yeah, I need to make my mark in it now, hopefully get this fight out of the way and start stepping up, going up the levels and start putting my mark in.
Fantastic, and also I would like to say, how does sort of the dieting come into sort of, being prepared for fights, what do you sort of do for nutrition and...
My nutrition's good all year round, to be honest. I eat well. Eat healthy. My weight's always near enough, so it only means cutting a bit of weight before the fight, which is very easy. I'm a couple of kilos off, so it's just eating healthy, staying healthy, all comes together.
Yeah, it's like between fights, right? And a lot of people, sort of don't realise that that's the vital thing to do. Is
all year round. I'm an athlete all year round, not just between fights. So.
Fantastic. And in terms of like cardio, do you do some road work, or is it running or swimming or?
Every day, I train, every day, 5 days a week, 6 days a week. Running, swimming, push biking, weights, all depends what I'm doing coming up to a fight. But like I say, I'm training all year round anyway, regardless if I was boxing.
So fantastic. Who's your favourite current boxer? Or anyone you like right now?
Favourite current boxer? No one really comes to the top of my head. I've got so many. Alvarez, probably my favourite at the moment.
But that's of course Canelo.
Canelo. Yeah,
dominant right now.
Yeah, he'd be my favourite. But apart from that, there's a lot of good fighters, but this is the main one I watch really.
Fantastic, and also we're huge boxing fans on our channel. We'll look forward to Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury happening at some point for the heavyweight unification match. What do you think's going to happen there?
I think Tyson Fury will walk through him easily.
So you're definitely not sitting on the fence on that one?
No, I like Tyson Fury. Not a huge fan of AJ. I like his boxing, but I'm a Tyson Fury fan.
So you definitely think if that does come off, then it's going to be one-way result?
Yeah, Tyson Fury all the way, easy win.
Fantastic. And do you have any sort of shout outs or anything you'd like to say to the audience on our channel?
Just not particularly, but I like to thank the trainers, all the people I train with, Robert, sponsors, they know who they are. So if they're watching, thank you very much.
No, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being on the channel, and best of luck in your Southern area title fight.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.